Hey loves, and welcome back to my channel. This video is for that one person asking, how do I move forward from here? From that one person that feels like they've hit rock bottom and they just feel there was no way out. I've been there. Not once, but several times. When I came to the United States for college by myself, I had no idea how hard it was going to be. I got suspended from school. I lost my dad. I was in this toxic relationship for 5 years where I was anxiously attached to this person that had to walk away. Guys, there were nights that I cried myself to sleep. There were nights that I just did not even recognize myself. I truly thought that was it for me. I thought this America dream, this dream that my dad brought me to the United States for, had finished. I thought that I'd made a mistake and I just did not know how to get myself back. But God had other plans because I was ready to take my bag and go back home. I'd already called my mom. I was like, see, I'm coming home. I don't know what to do. I don't know the next step. I was so done, very depressed, and everything was just wrong at that moment in my life. Fast forward today. I graduated with my degree in biotechnology and microbiology. I'm married to a wonderful, delicious man. I have my two beautiful children, living a life that I once dreamed of, living this beautiful, relaxed, peaceful life. And so when I tell you you rise again, believe me, you would rise again. So, if you are new to my channel, my name is Ganiat, and on this channel, we talk about everything womanhood, motherhood, and lifestyle. So, if you're into stuff like that, make sure you click the button, subscribe, join this family, and let's get right into the video. First is, guys, do not underestimate the power of prayer. Prayer changed my life. Prayer, it doesn't have to be this long, complicated thing that you have to say every day, this ritual. It could literally just be something very short, but consistent and honest. This is a time where I literally just poured my heart out. It was not scripted, it was just what I was feeling at that moment. Even when I had no words, I would just sit and vent. Literally vent. There are times I was crying, there were times I was fighting God, there were times that I was just even telling him about my day and how I actually felt. I talked to God about my pain, my dreams, my fears, and somehow I would just leave that prayer feeling very light, feeling like something just got lifted off me. So don't underestimate the power of prayer. If it's even just one line of sentence that you have to say, just say it. It's just very relieving. And if you don't believe in prayers, just take this opportunity as your venting moment. So just vent, fight somebody, talk to somebody, and just pour out your heart honestly, to somebody. Like, as long as you're so genuine and honest, God listens to our prayers. So that's one thing I know I did consistently was praying. I prayed, guys. Oh my God. I prayed morning, afternoon, night, midnight. I prayed. The second thing I did was I started something that I call talking sessions. I would literally sit down in front of the mirror or stand in front of my bathroom in the mirror and just talk to myself. I would say beautiful things to myself. I'll call myself beautiful names like, Akonke Ade, see how you are shining, see how you are glowing and radiating the favor and mercy of God. Like, I will literally call myself, hype myself up. We call in my language, I'm Yoruba, I'm from Nigeria. We do this thing where we say is oriki. So oriki is like just calling yourself and praising yourself. It's like I will literally just call myself, call my spirit alive and pray and say beautiful things to myself. I'm like, look at that, I'm glowing. I'm the most beautiful thing I've ever set my eyes on. When I step out, favor. Favor from the left side, from the right, from the east, from the west follows me. Favor comes in contact with me. I am highly lifted up. I'm beautiful. I'm bold. I'm confident. I will literally just call myself beautiful names and speak life over my life. I would say things that like, I'm going to live the life that I've dreamed of. That in this land, that was my favorite thing. This land of the United States of America favors me, you know? So you should have times like that. It doesn't have to be long, but there are times that I did for 5 minutes. There are times 30 minutes. But there were some times that I just started talking to myself that I got so into it. I'll be there for hours, guys, hours praising myself, calling myself beautiful and lovely names, like speaking life into my future, speaking life into myself. Ha, guys, these talking sessions literally changed my life. I would just finish that session and I just feel very confident. I'll leave feeling confident, feeling bold, feeling like I just got my life back. And those times, see, they were just so precious. So sis, even if it's 5 minutes, this would shift your energy. This would just change your whole perspective of yourself. So then next came journaling. Journaling, this one right here changed everything for me. Writing became therapy for me. I would write about my days, my feelings, my struggles. And the more I actually wrote, the more I started to see patterns in my actions, in my relationship, the people I was choosing to be in my life, the people that I was interested in, the people I was attracting in my circle. I was just seeing patterns even in my mindset, like what I was thinking about daily. Guys, this awareness healed me because I started to notice patterns in my mindset. Like, why am I thinking this way? I thought like this yesterday. I'm thinking like this today. Like there was a probability I was gonna think like that the next day. And I saw that I was writing the same thing consistently. Even in my finances, I noticed that whenever I was so sad or so angry, I would just go to the store. I was a shopaholic, guys. I would spend all my money, my savings shopping, and that would just give me that short-term happiness. You guys know what I'm talking about. That short-term, hey, I got a new shoe, I got a new bag, but then it was gone. I was in the same cycle, just doing it over and over again. Then I would write about it like, oh, I went shopping today. I felt excited. Then I noticed that every time I actually shopped, it was connected to my feelings of sadness, of being overwhelmed, being overstimulated. I clocked it, guys. I clocked it and I just became so self-aware. And because I was seeing what was holding me back, journaling just helped me like understand myself, if that makes sense. Like I it was as though like I was seeing myself in a mirror. And yeah, journaling literally changed my life. I started to fix those patterns because the more I saw, the more I understood, and I just knew where that was coming from. So I was like, oh, I'm doing this, I'm doing that. Okay, let's fix it. Just little steps. And I would literally start to write about my progress on how I was changing and the things I was fixing and how I was getting better. Like, honestly, journaling just made me even love myself better. I was like, see, look at all this work I'm putting into myself. And just reading your journal back to even see how far you've come. I don't think people tell you how mind blown you would be. Like some even till now, this is 2025. I would read my journals from 2019, from 2018. Those were my most rock bottom rotting days of my life. I would literally go back to read those and I would just start crying. My kids would come, mommy, mommy's crying. Like, because I just became so grateful. It's like, wow, wow. So keep those journals, guys. Keep those journals. Keep writing. Sometimes it's boring. Sometimes there are no activities, but keep writing. Keep writing so you can go back to see how far you've come. So now, if you're in that rock bottom, that no, that rotting stage of your life, keep writing. It's going to change your life. The next thing, guys, is going outside. Literally, go outside, touch grass, feel the sun, be present outside. I was so intentional with this because there were times that I would just bed rot, like I would be in the bed all day, my pajamas. I would literally have my pajamas for 2 days in my house. Then I just set alarm on my phone to always go outside. I don't even care if you're just circling round your apartment one time, but go outside. I'm not saying go outside with your headphones or things like that. No, be present. I was so intentional about it. No headphones, no listening to book, no audio book, no music, nothing. My phone was just in my bag and I was just seeing outside, feeling outside, being outside. And those little works actually made me more grateful for life. There were times that I would just take super, super long walks and I would see homeless people. There was actually this day that I just sat, I think it was at the bus stop. I was tired. I just wanted to take a little break. I just sat down. There was this lady that she was looking older or something. She just sat beside me and just started venting. She was just pouring down a day. And, I just gave her a few encouraging words. But by the time I left that place, I was bawling, guys. Well, I'm a crybaby anyways, but I was bawling because I felt like, wow, Ghanaians, you are thinking you are rock bottom, but at least you have a rock at the bottom to even sit down and think, I'm at rock bottom. There are people that don't even have rock at their home bottom. Like it's empty down there. And that just gave me so much to be grateful for. I just started crying. I remember just thanking God and just looking up in the sky and like, thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Lord. Like, I just started becoming more grateful. So going outside literally made me look at my life as, wow, the things you are complaining about, the things you are so upset about, the things you are being depressed about. Some people are praying to have even half of what you are complaining about, Ghanaians. And yeah, I just took a step back, started being more grateful, started being more appreciative of my life, of the things that I have. And then I asked myself a question, Ghanaian, what do you have? Right now, what do you have? And I discovered I even had so many things that I could make more things out of. Then I didn't have a job. I couldn't work, but I had a car. I was like, okay, you know what? I'm just going to apply for DoorDash. I'm going to start doing DoorDash. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. And literally, like everything just came together for me. Little steps. And the more you're grateful, the more doors of opportunities, doors of creativity, ideas of creativity just pops into you. I'm telling you, because now you start to look at your life like, what do I have? What can I actually make out of what I have? And that's where I want you to come from, because that changed so much for me. It just kept me so grounded, and yeah, gratitude will change your life. So go outside, sis. Go outside. I see you're rotting on that bed, okay? Go outside. Another thing that also helped me was having a project. When I hit rock bottom, that was when I created my first ever vision board. I remember watching this creator, Amber Shaw, doing a vision, but I was like, oh, okay, this is a nice little project. So I created my first vision board. I put everything that I wanted my life to be, and oh man, having that, just printing those pictures out, looking for things to put on my vision board. Just, I don't know, it just gave me my life back. It gave me something to be excited about, something to look forward to. So I planned how I would return back to school. I read a lot of books, a lot of self-help books, because I had put on my vision board that I wanted to read more books. I learned more about money, about stocks. I remember is it EFTs? Now I don't remember, but I learned a lot about money, about stocks. I just did a lot to better myself, if that makes sense. And having something to work on just gave me purpose again. It just excited me. I remember going to work and coming back home. I was just excited to finish my book. Like, oh, that book was just so interesting yesterday. I need to finish it. I need to do this. And it just brought me life again. It just brought me back to life again. I don't know why I can't speak. So, even things, creative projects like artwork, painting, something to put in your house as decor, or starting even a YouTube channel. This is a creative space where you can just do whatever. Do whatever. Having a community that will literally change your life. So when you're pouring your energy into something creative, it just brings your life back. Like it just brings you back to life. So yeah, get something doing. Go on your glow up journey, or have a weight loss project, or have like, oh, I need to read so amount of book project. Have a project, have something you're working on. Work on that your business that you've been putting off because of that yeah boy. Now that he has left you, work on your project, work on your business, work on your glow up journey, work on the things that will just better your life. And the more you're working on things like that, like you have something to look forward to, it just gives you purpose in life. And when there is hope, when there is hope, there is life. And that's what changed it for me. And lastly is be patient with yourself, sis. Be patient with yourself. Healing takes time. Change takes time. You might not be where you want to be yet, but as long as you're taking that tiniest step, it doesn't have to be big. With everything I've told you, it doesn't have to be big. You don't have to do something so gigantic. As long as you're taking that very tiny, you're getting up from your bed, you're taking a walk, you're creating your vision board, or you're just working on that project you've been pushing aside. As long as you're just taking that tiniest step, as to even just go take a shower. Like, have you taken a shower today? Have you brushed your teeth? Just get up and brush your teeth. Take a bath. I'm rooting for you. I'm rooting for you. I'm rooting for you. Give yourself grace. You are learning, you're growing, and it's only up from here. When you hit rock bottom, it goes up from here. There's nowhere else again it can go. So if you are in that place right now where everything just feels very heavy, I need you to hear me. This is not the end of your story, oh. This is not the end of your story. I'm a testimony that God is good. I'm a testimony that it gets better. I'm a testimony that rock bottom, rock bottom. After that, is only up. It's only up. It's only up. I'm praying for you. I'm wishing you all the best that life has to offer. And I love you guys so much. And if you actually enjoyed this video, don't forget to give me a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, join this community. We talk about everything womanhood in here, and I love this. I love doing this. And yeah, God bless you. I wish you well. Bye.